Hello guys, welcome back to Crochet with Beleza. In this lesson, we are going to take the basic crochet stitches we learned, which are the single crochet, the half double crochet, the double crochet, and the treble crochet. So we are going to learn how to work them into rows. When you're crocheting, you don't usually use just one stitch and stop. So we work multiple stitches across a row, and then when we get to the end, we need to turn our work so that we can begin the next row. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. We will learn how to finish a row. We would make the turning chain, then turn our work and identify where to make the first stitch of the new row. So now we are going to need some stitch markers, but if you don't have a stitch marker, don't worry, you can use a small piece of scrap yarn instead. I'm going to show you how to do that. So you will just thread it through the stitch you want to mark and leave the ends hanging. You can also use a small safety pin or a bobby pin as long as it doesn't damage your work. So let's get started. So we are going to start with the single crochet. First, we are going to make a slip knot. Next, I am going to make 10 chains. I'm going to make 10 chains. Now I have 10 chains, so I am going to make an additional chain before I start working single crochets into the chain. So I'm going to make an additional chain. Now we are going to start with row 1. We are going to start by going into this chain, the chain after the additional chain. So this is the additional chain we made. We are going to skip that, then we are going to go into the next one and make a single crochet. So you're going to place your yarn in there, then pull up a loop. Now you're going to pull through the 2 loops. So we're going to make single crochet till we get to the end. So I just made the last single crochet. Now we are done with row 1. So we are going to move to the next row, and to move to the next row we are going to chain 1. So we are going to make 1 chain. So what we're going to do next is we are going to flip our work. So we're going to go this way, turn it to the back. So this is what I have. So once you make your chain 1, once you're done with the first row, you would make a chain. So after the chain 1, you're going to flip your work back. So let me show you where we are going to place our hook. So we're going to place our hook inside here, inside the space. So if you look closely, you can see the space. We have like 2 here at the top. So you're going to place your hook inside here. So just in case you might want to make back loop single crochet, you will place your hook into the stitch here. And if you want to make front loop single crochet, you are placing your hook inside here. But for this tutorial, we're going to place our hook into the middle across the 2. Let me show you again. So inside here. Just in case you're coming from the front, you can see it clearly. So you're going to place it here across the 2. Here. So what we're going to do now is we are going to make our first single crochet into the last one we made in row 1. If you check well, this is the last single crochet I made in row 1. So to start row 2, we're going to start by making a single crochet into that space. So put your hook across the 2. Now pull up a loop. But what we are going to do now is we are going to place our stitch marker here. But if you don't have a stitch marker, let me show you what you can do. You can take another color of a different yarn, then you're going to place it into that space. Then you're just going to tie it once, not too tight. So this can serve as your stitch marker just in case you don't have a stitch marker. And if you have a safety pin, you can just put your safety pin there. But since I have my stitch marker with me, I'm just going to put my stitch marker there. So next we're going to keep making single crochet into the space. So we're going to go into this, then bring your yarn. You have 2 loops, pull through the 2, go into the next, pull through the 2, into the next, pull through 2. So we're going to do this till we get to the end. So the main reason why we are using stitch markers at the beginning and at the end is because you might make extra single crochets without realizing it. So this way it will help you monitor the single crochet you made last and the single crochet you made first. So next we're going to keep making single crochet. Then into the last one. So this is the last stitch. So I'm going to remove my stitch marker. Then I'm going to go into that space and make the last single crochet. So we just completed this row. Next I'm going to chain 1, then move to the next row. Now I'm going to leave you to make 3 extra rows all by yourself. I'm going to do that off camera here as well and come back once I am done. So now that I am done, this is what I have. So just in case you didn't get this yet, don't bother yourself. Just make sure you practice consistently. You are going to get it definitely. So now I'm just going to cut my yarn. So I'm going to cut this. Then make a chain. Now this is what I have. Next we're going to move to the half double crochet. For our half double crochet, I already have 10 chains here, so I'm going to make an additional chain. Next I'm going to yarn over, then go into the second chain. Don't go into this last chain we made. We don't go into the additional chain, so we're going to go into the next one. Make a half double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, go into the next one, then make a half double crochet, yarn over, into the next, half double crochet. So I'm going to make half double crochet till I get to the last chain. So into this last one, half double crochet. So now I'm going to chain 1 to move to the next row. Just like the single crochet, I am going to chain 1. So I'm going to yarn over, make my half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet, yarn over, half double crochet. So now I'm going to leave you to make the extra 4 rows. So I'm making 6 rows for each of them. Now I'm going to leave you to make the remaining 4 rows, and I will do that off camera as well. So now that I am done, this is what my half double crochet looks like, and this is the single crochet with 6 rows. So the next one we're going to do now is the double crochet. So I'm going to make an additional chain, then yarn over, then go into the second one, now yarn over, go into the second one, now that I am done with the first row, I'm going to chain 1, then I'm going to turn this and make my first double crochet into the last double crochet I made in row 1. So I'm going to make my first double crochet there. Next, I'm going to place my stitch marker here. So I'm going to keep working double crochets till I get to the end. So I'm going to yarn over, go into the next one, so yarn over, into the next, double crochet, yarn over, double crochet. I'm going to leave you to do the remaining 4 rows by yourself, and I will do that off camera as well. So now that I am done, this is what it looks like. So this is 6 rows of single crochet, 6 rows of half double crochet, then 6 rows of double crochet. Next, we're going to make the treble crochet. Now for the treble crochet, so I have 10 chains here. I'm going to make additional 2 chains. So 1, then 2. So I'm going to start working into this chain, the last chain I made before the additional chains. So I'm going to yarn over 2 times, yarn over 1, yarn over 2. Then I'm going to go into the third chain, pull up a loop, now yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So now I'm going to yarn over 2 times again, then go into that space, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So I'm going to yarn over twice, go into the next space, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. So this is what it looks like. So now that I have completed this is what I have. So I'm going to make 2 chains to move to the next row. So 1 and 2. So I'm going to turn, now I'm going to yarn over 2 times, then go into this space here. Now yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then I'm going to place my stitch marker. there. So I'm going to yarn over twice, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So I'm going to do this till I have a total of 6 rows. Now that I am done with the treble crochet, this is what I have: 1 2 3 4 5 6 rows. So this is 6 rows of single crochet, 6 rows of half double crochet, 6 rows of double crochet, and 6 rows of treble crochet.